Hi guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to another vlog. It is Sunday today and it is already about to be 5 p.m. But I haven't vlogged at all this week or weekend, so I thought I would vlog right now. I wanted to show you guys what I am cooking, and then I wanted to show you guys some new stuff that we added to our house this weekend. Last vlog, I told you guys about some shoe cabinets that I got at IKEA, but I actually ended up returning them because I didn't vlog it, but Jay started building one and it was way too tall. Like, it was almost like up to here, and my idea was to have like the shoe cabinet and then to have the round mirror on top, so it wouldn't have made sense because the mirror would have to be a lot higher than I wanted it to be. So I ended up returning both cabinets like the weekend after that. We went back to IKEA like on a Saturday night and or a Sunday night, and I ended up returning them. And I actually ended up finding another shoe cabinet on Amazon. And this time I made sure to look at the measurements. And we already mounted it on our wall and it looks really good. So I want to show you guys that. But first, let me show you guys what I am going to cook. So normally I don't cook on Sundays. We normally eat out on the weekends, but we went to Smith's today to do our grocery shopping for the week, and Jay saw this steak that he really wanted, so I am going to cook steak for him. And then for me, I just got a pizza, so let me show you guys the pizza I got. So this is the pizza that I got. I've already tried these before. I normally get the pepperoni one, but they were sold out, so I got the Supreme. But so I'm gonna eat that, and then Jay is gonna have fries with his steak. So right now his steak is here in the package, and I'm just waiting for the oven to fully warm up because the fries take a lot longer to be ready than the steak. So I don't want the steak to be just sitting there after I cook it, you know. So I'm waiting for the oven so I can do this. I guess while we wait, I can show you guys the new stuff in our house. So this is the shoe cabinet that we ended up getting. This is what it looks like. So that's the mirror that I got at IKEA that I had told you guys about. And then this is the shoe cabinet that I got from Amazon. So I think the size is a lot more better for this because it's mounted on the wall, and it's still a pretty good height. And the ones from IKEA, even like them just standing from the floor, they were really, really tall. So it just didn't make sense. And the IKEA ones fit a lot more shoes than these. This is supposed to only fit 6 shoes. So 3 on the top row and 3 on the bottom row. Some of my shoes I can fit double like this. So I feel like whenever it's like sandals or like slippers or Converse or Vans, they're going to be able to fit like this. So I'll for sure be able to fit more than 3 pairs on one. But yeah, this is what it looks like up close. It's just black, and then it has these little silver pull handles. I just added this little plant here that I already had. It's also from IKEA, and this little plant pot is from IKEA too. So I think this looks really nice in here. So like when you walk in, it doesn't take up too much room. It's pretty slim. IKEA does have shorter ones, but they're always sold out. So I'm glad that I found this one on Amazon. And then another thing we added to our living room is this chair. So I got this chair from Target. It was this chair that I've always wanted. I had it under my favorites for a really long time because it was always sold out. So I had it on notify me when it's back in stock. And there was one time when it actually notified me, but I was too slow to buy it. And then because I did think about it, like I got notified and I thought about it, and that's what like messed me up. So the next time that it came back in stock, which was like maybe like a month later, I got notified and I like instantly bought it. I didn't even think about it. I just bought it because I have 2 of these chairs on notify me because they the one that I got is like this texture. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like a soft fabric. But they also make this in a boucle fabric, which I also really, really want. But either way, like I wanted both, you know? So whichever one came first, that was the one that I was gonna buy. I ended up putting it in this corner over here. But the oven is ready, so let me get the fries ready. And the pizza. Okay, so I'm gonna start cooking the steak. And I guess I can show you guys how I do it. Jay normally gets a New York steak. That's his favorite. I normally season it with this dry seasoning or dry rub that I got from Costco. So it says it has garlic, chili pepper, salt, cane sugar, brown sugar, paprika, and garlic, chili pepper. So this is my cast iron that I like cooking it in. So I normally just add a little bit of oil and put it on medium. And I'm gonna season the steak, but I'm not gonna cook it just yet, just because the fries still have a while to go. So when we got home from Smith's, I did just leave the steak out, and I just let it rest on the countertop. But I'm just gonna season it. So I literally just cover it in seasoning, and then I just kind of like push it in. Make sure you wash your hands. And then I just like to season it all over. Normally, Jay's the only one that eats the steak. Whenever he wants steak, I have to find like something else to eat because like I like meat, but not at this level where I can just have a whole steak. I get pretty over it fast, so I just rather not. And then I like to season all the sides. And then tonight is the season finale of Euphoria, so I'm really excited for that. Or actually, well, I'm excited, but I'm sad that it's ending. I have specific times that I like to cook the steak, so it normally takes like 15 to 17 minutes to cook the steak. And the fries still have 23 minutes to go, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit before I start cooking it. I don't know if you guys remember, but the last vlog that I went to IKEA, I bought more of these curtains. So I only had some of those curtains here on the big sliding doors, but I didn't have any here. So I wanted to add another curtain rod and then add those sheer curtains. So that's what I did yesterday. And I really, really like how it looks. I think it looks a lot better, both of them being the same. So yeah, I think it looks really good. And so I actually only ended up using one panel because 2 panels of this curtain come in one package. So this is just one panel that I'm using. So I have an extra panel, and the panel is actually really long. So I think what I'm gonna do is cut the extra panel. I'm gonna cut it in half. So I think what I'm gonna do is add one panel here and then another panel on this side. So I'm gonna have to buy 2 more curtain rods to make these double curtain rods, and then so that those can also have the mesh curtain behind it. And so because when I open it right now, there's nothing back there. So, and I want to try and open our curtains more because I normally just keep them closed the whole day, but it's kind of nice seeing like the sunlight come in the mornings. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna cut my other panel in half and do half of it there and half of it here. But I think our house is coming along so good. Like, what do you guys think of it? I think it looks so good, and I can't wait to have our TV mounted. And I think we're gonna mount the TV unit just so it kind of all flows the same. And I think it'll make our space look a lot bigger because we'll have more like floor. So yeah, I think it looks so nice. And then this is the pillow that I had also bought on the last vlog. But yeah, I'm gonna cook the steak now. Okay, so I'm gonna put the steak in. And I like just doing 4 minutes on each side. And make sure you have your hood on because it smokes a lot. And in our apartment, every time I did steak, our smoke alarm would always go off. It was so annoying. So I'm so glad we have a hood now. The first time that I cooked it, I completely forgot that we have a hood. So I didn't turn it on, and all our alarms started going off. So now I always make sure that I have it on. But yeah, you just leave it 4 minutes on one side, and then you flip it, do another 4 minutes, and then this is for medium rare steak. So this is only if you like it medium rare, which means that there's gonna be pink inside of it. And then I do 1 minute on each side, and then I stick it in the oven for 5 minutes, and it normally comes out perfect medium rare. And it also just depends on how big your steak is. So if you do have like a thinner steak, you can still do the 4 minutes and then the 1 minute on each side, but in the oven just leave it for like a minute less. Or if you have a thicker steak, you would leave it a minute longer in the oven. So it all depends on the oven, how long you leave it for, how like rare or how cooked you want it. And I've actually been watching Love is Blind. So I never watched the first season, and I always heard people talking about it, and one of my coworkers just brought it up to me again. So I decided to start watching it, and I am obsessed. I am already, I think I'm on episode 4 or 5. It's when they're arriving at Cancun for like their honeymoon. Honestly, like the whole time I'm watching the show, I'm like smiling because it's so good. I was so excited for when they were gonna actually see each other like in person for the first time. But like I feel like they chose only like attractive people, so of course they all think they're attractive. So I can't wait to actually see them in Cancun and like interacting and seeing how that goes. But I've been like binge watching that. And then I've also been binge watching Housewives of New York because I never actually finished watching it. Like I remember I saw the first 2 episodes and then I stopped watching it, and the other day I was just remembering about it. So I'm already all caught up on New York, and then I'm also caught up on Salt Lake City. So I'm just waiting for the reunions. And but yeah, Love is Blind is so good. You guys need to watch that. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. It's so good. Okay, so it's been the 4 minutes. So then you just flip it. And then do another 4 minutes. Now I'm only gonna do 1 minute. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of butter on the steak. Then I'm gonna flip it. Just make sure you cook the side of the fat so that the fat isn't super squishy when you're biting into it. And now I'm gonna flip it over. And then as soon as it's been a minute on that side, I'm gonna put it straight into the oven. And I'm only gonna leave it for 5 minutes. Okay, so I took the steak out the oven, and now I'm just gonna put it on my cutting board. And I'm just gonna cut it up already. So this is what you want it to look like a little bit of pink on the inside. Okay, so this is what the steak looks like. It's super juicy and like still pink on the inside. That's how Jay likes it. I like it more cooked than this, but this is how he likes it. So our fries are basically ready, so I'm gonna take those out. Okay, so this is what the fries look like. So they look really crispy. And then my pizza, I think it's pretty much done too. So I'm gonna take it out, put it right here. Okay, so that's what the pizza looks like. I'm only gonna eat half of it because I want fries too, so we're gonna eat our food and watch TV. I don't know what we're gonna watch because it's still only 5:30 and Euphoria doesn't start till 7, so I guess we'll see right now. Oh, we're gonna finish watching the Tinder Swindler, I think that's what it's called. We watched like half of it yesterday, and we didn't finish it, so we're gonna finish it today. But it's pretty interesting so far. Let me know what you think of the girl, like the first girl that they show, because we're trying to feel bad for her, but we just can't. Like, how do you give a man so much money? It doesn't make sense. But yeah, we're gonna eat, and then I will see you guys in a little bit.